Thoughts from the Trail. I'm Scott Anderson.
Hello from the trail. I'm continuing to think today about happiness. As mentioned previously here on Thoughts from the Trail, I'm going through a book by Arthur Brooks on the same topic. He states that happiness consists of three macronutrients: enjoyment, satisfaction, and purpose. In order for us to build happiness in our lives, we need to grow in each of these three elements consistently and with clear intention. He further states that we spend a lot of time working counterproductively to these three macronutrients. And there are a lot of forces in the world that make it easy for us to be sidetracked. Aside from our own potential lack of emotional self-management, we spend a lot of times on things that don't really matter, like social media, some forms of entertainment, and our endless desire to participate in the consumer economy. While we think the general categories of money, social status, comfort, and the attention of others might be unique to our generation, the truth is that they've been around for centuries. In fact, Thomas Aquinas, a 13th century philosopher, developed a list of the following idols in our lives: money, power, pleasure, and prestige. These idols stand in the way of Brooks's macronutrients of enjoyment, satisfaction, and purpose. Not only do they stand in the way of them, they make getting happier much harder. The four idols distract us to make us numb to emotional circumstances that we do not like and feel like we cannot control. Note that I said feel. Struggling in your marriage? So go get some retail therapy. Is work bringing you down? Hop on YouTube for an hour to forget about it. Feeling lonely? Check out a celebrity gossip publication to distract you. We are inundated, surrounded by endless options to indulge in these numbing distractions. The truth is, they only provide a fleeting, brief respite from our problems. And while they distract us from uncomfortable feelings, more importantly, they distract us from making progress in our lives. Worse yet, they can even become addictive and worsen the impact of the emotions that are controlling our lives. So far, I've only talked about the negative side of this topic and perhaps the things that we should be avoiding or diminishing in our lives. So if we're not to focus on the idols identified by Thomas Aquinas, then where should we direct our focus? Well, Brooks scoured the social science research and has identified what he calls the four big happiness pillars. There are other factors that can contribute to happiness other than the four pillars, but these are the four most common drivers of happiness. The good news is they will sound familiar to us. The four pillars are family, friendship, work, and faith. And I will briefly describe them here, and then I'll talk about each of them more at a later date. First is family. These are the people that we are given in our lives and generally did not choose, although there can be exceptions to this. Friendship. This is the bond with people who we love deeply, but who are not our kin. Work. This is our toil to earn a living, perhaps, to create value in our lives and in the lives of others. And it may be paid or unpaid. And faith. Faith does not mean a specific religion, but rather having some sort of transcendent view of life and approach to life. Family, friendship, work, and faith. They are familiar and they can also be challenging. And as stated, I will talk about those at later dates. Today, I recommend that we focus on and think about the idols in our lives and try to observe if they are preventing us from attaining the level of happiness that we seek. Awareness is always a good first step. May we be blessed as we think about this. I look forward to continue to talking about this, and I'll see you next time on the trail.